everyone, this is Jay of Jay's Car Spot, and this is my very first reading, and I'm really excited. So, I'm going to kind of give you a little backstory about how this even came about. So, as you know by the title, this card reading is basically about what's going to be going on in 2022. That's right around the corner. Right now, when I'm recording this is pretty much within the last week and a half of 2021. And this is a reading that I had originally did, like a personal reading that I had did. And a few days after doing this reading, when I was in meditation, I just got this thought like, hey, you should do a video on this and upload it to YouTube. You have a channel, so let's go do something. So that's how this came about. So this is the exact same deck that I use. These are the cards that came out. And let's go ahead and get into it. So the very top card here, just going to kind of explain that layout for you. The very top card is the overall energy for the year 2022. The card in the middle is the first half of the year. So from January all the way through June. Kind of like what's going to be going on in that time frame. And then here in this bottom card, or the last card, this is the last half of the year. So this is July till December. And then the card over here towards the right, this was the card that was at the bottom of the deck. And I'm definitely the type of reader that looks at the bottom card just to see if there's any more information. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. So the very first card that came out when I was asking, what is the overall energy for 2022? And this is the Heart of Swords, or the Queen of Swords. So, the Queen of Swords is like that queen that she does have feminine qualities, but she also has like a little bit of an edge. Like you don't want to mess with her too much. And it's almost like balancing the head and the heart. And so the overall theme, or the overall energy for 2022, is learning how to balance the head and the heart, and to basically poke your head out, very similar to the way that this beautiful panther is poking her head out from these feathers, and kind of really seeing what's going on, really coming out of your head and seeing like, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Balancing all of that. So that's the overall energy. Balancing the heart and the mind, and letting the heart speak a little bit more, letting the heart poke out, if you will. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to what exactly, get a little bit more specific, for January all the way through June. I was about to say July, but all the way through June, the Two of Wands came out. And, Wands is all about movement, inspiration. And basically with the Two of Wands coming out here is you're basically going to make a decision, and you're going to decide how to move forward, which direction to move forward. And like which direction you want to move forward, what's your inspiration? Because whatever that is, whatever you decide to move forward with, this is going to come up at the end of the year. We'll get into that once we get to that card. But you see, there's a crystal ball in this card here, in this Two of Wands. So it's almost like you're going to be looking at your crystal ball. You're going to be looking in your mind's eye, in your dreams, whatever it is, maybe life, taking in information and really seeing like, okay, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, or this is something that I'm dreaming of. This is something I'm prophesizing for myself. And this is the way I'm going to move forward. So that's what's going to be going on in the first half of the year. And then what I kind of already alluded to or kind of already say is that in the last half of the year, the last 6 months, so this is from July to December, this is represented by the universe. And the universe in this deck is the World card. And let's kind of take a look at this deck. So you see all of the elements here. Look, I know all four here. I kind of get a little confused about which triangle is which. Well, we got the fire, the water, the air, and earth. Okay? So we got all four elements. And then also, you may can't see that, so I'm going to pick this up and let this focus right there at the top in between those two middle triangles. You will see Saturn. And if you know anything about astrology, you're kind of familiar with it, you know, Saturn is a very, very, how can I say? Saturn is seen as the father of the very strict father. Sometimes some people say the grandfather of astrology. And of the zodiac, excuse me. And Saturn is very hard working, and it has big payoffs. But you have to work hard. And we can definitely see that because we have this bumblebee, this very, very busy bumblebee. You know, bumblebees or bees are known for being those hard workers, very diligent, very committed. So in the second half of the year, you're going to be working really hard on whatever you decided to do here, whatever you saw here in the beginning of the year for yourself. You're working towards that. And you're working so hard, it's going to come right on in for you. You're going to have the universe. You're going to be pulling in all of those elements. You're going to be following that discipline that Saturn is putting on you. And it's going to pay off for you. So just keep moving forward. And then the very last card here, the one that was on the bottom, is the Spirit of Wands, which is the King of Wands in this deck. See some shifting around. And you'll see there the one, you will see a fox. And then you also see, I believe that's a gecko. I think that's what that is. It might be a salamander. I don't know. If you can tell me which one it is, leave it down in the comments for me. But also, there's Leo in this card. And you can see that pretty well there. Right over here. There's Leo, the sign for it. And, you know, with Leo is the lion, right? Charismatic, majestic, playful, creative. So it's like that's the underlying energy. And, you know, because like I said, this card was on the bottom of the deck. So that was kind of like the underlying energy of 2022. It was, but it is the underlying energy of coming into your very own royal, majestic self. You coming out of your head and a little bit more into your heart, balancing that, making a decision about what you see for yourself, what you want for yourself, and working towards that. And you're doing all this so that you can be your own King of Wands, so you can be your Leo, right? Your lion. And you're being smart about it, right? Because here's the fox. You're being very smart about it. And then here with this gecko or salamander, you see how the tail is coming right in here into the mouth. So this is like a circle, right? So the work that you're putting in, it comes right back to you. So for 2022, this is about you really, really coming into your own, owning yourself, right? Owning your heart, making a decision how to move forward, putting in the work, and becoming your own king of your own heart, being that lion. So that concludes this reading. Thank you so much for stopping by and looking at this video. And I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Let me know, did this resonate with you? Did it not resonate with you? Did you see something else in the cards? Hey, let's have a conversation. And I have to tell you, like I said, this was not something I even had planned. But I went ahead and recorded this video and I'm uploading it up to YouTube because it just needed to be out there. And that's what I got. So I'm not quite sure. I'm saying all that because just to let you know, I'm not really sure. I'm going to post another video, but I definitely will post another video. But something tells me that these videos will pretty much be when I get a inkling to do it. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful and blessed 2022. Enjoy the rest of 2021 if you're watching this in 2021. And I will see you in another video. Thank you.